What up, world? It's your boy Chuck Wiggill, aka Challz Brown, back again with another Talking Facts. But first, I want to ask you, are you good? Good. If you're so good, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notifications so you can get notifications of the next upcoming episodes. All right, man. Over in Chicago, man, they got this rapper. It's funny how everybody's a rapper now, but they got this rapper named Big Homie who decided for some reason to go on Instagram, right, and have a live session with a automatic weapon that had an illegal extended clip on the live session, right? Pointing it, displaying it, showing it to the world among other guns, with that gun and other guns, right? Less than 48 hours after he showed this gun, what's the squad? Not the Rico squad. One of these squads, right? The cops ran down on him, ran up in his house, and arrested him for the weapon that they saw in the video. I don't know if somebody reported him, but they're probably watching all these kids' videos. At this point, you just gotta assume law enforcement has all of these guys' IGs on 24-hour surveillance. At this point, every time they go live, the cop go live with them. So it don't even make no sense at this point to be doing these crazy things. But he flashed the pistol on the live. They went down and got him 48 hours later. And lo and behold, the pistol that they took off of him had 7 bodies, right? 7 murders on this one gun. Now, it's a lot to unpack about this right now. First of all, I don't know this rapper. I've never heard of this particular artist, and I've never heard of this particular area. So I'm not familiar with what's going on with it, but I am familiar with these young kids showing these guns on Instagram, aka Instaham, right? And I am aware that people are getting arrested now for the things they do on Instaham. You're getting people getting arrested for these PPP loans because then they go right to Instaham and they start showing off all the things they bought with the fake PPP loan. One of these rappers got millions of dollars and was on there with all his money and cars and clothes that he bought and all this stuff, showing it, but not realizing that they're watching all this because they're trying to see who is getting these fake loans and what they're doing. First of all, anybody stunting usually got the money in an illegal way. It's just a fact. You don't see really rich people that, unless they're like a really rich rapper or something, that count a lot of stacks online, right? When the last time you seen Bill Gates take a rat and put a money phone to his ear? Like when you ever seen that? When the last time you seen Zuckerberg just counting 100 bills, just doing? They don't do that. They have the money. They don't need to do that for any reason. They'll have a cardigan on. They some Dockers. Like they're not worried about showing you how much money they got. But that for some reason we feel that that's what we need to do. And you're damn sure not gonna see them with no guns, especially illegal guns, on freaking camera doing anything live at that. We are the most ridiculous society right now, where we revere people showing their guns and their money and their weed and all of their information, where they live, where they're going. Like, we're at a level now that if you don't do these things, you're kind of corny. You know what I'm saying? As if this is cool or this is the smart thing to do. We have got to do better. So this guy now, he lost his freedom. He's facing 10 years in prison just for the gun. We ain't even talking about the bodies on the gun. We ain't even talking about the bodies on the gun. We're talking about he illegally modified this gun when he put that illegal extended clip in it, right? It sounds good to rap about extendo, all this stuff. It sounds great when you're rapping about it. It ain't great when you get the 10 years for having it. You don't hear nobody rapping about how cool it is when they doing 10 years. right? Everything that they rapping about sound good because they on the street rapping about it. Once they get in prison, ain't too much glamour in there to rap about. So now he's off the street. He's done. He gone, bruh. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to smarten up. We gotta start doing better as a people, right? So what is he gonna be thinking about in 5 years when he did half the bid? He off the streets. He ain't out here with the newest gear or the newest fad or the newest. Well, he might have a smartphone, but he ain't gonna be going nowhere with it besides up and down. You know what I'm saying? The block, the cell block. So it's like, what did we get out of this? What comes from this? And I know that some people are just career criminals. They career thugs, and this is what they expect. They like, I'm gonna get locked up anyway. I'm gonna get shot or killed, whatever. It is what it is. But it doesn't have to be that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that. And when your mind state, I've been there. When your mind state is in the hood and everything around you seems like this is just how it is. This is what you do. You got to decide, is that what I want to do? Because any dummy could have a gun and shoot somebody, but that doesn't make it the only option. Basketball ain't the only option. Football ain't the only option. There are so many options out here to consider. You don't have to do any of these things you don't want to. You don't have to be in a gang, buddy. I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to protect yourself. But even with that, there are levels to that you can maneuver that and still get out on the other side. It's just a fact. It is what it is. And when you start to believe the hype that putting this stuff on live and showing the ops that you'll do this, you'll do that, and you surely will. I'm sure with the gun having 7 bodies on it, apparently he was with it. He was with it all. But at some point, how are you going to actually maneuver these situations if you're putting it all out there for everyone to see? You got your crew seeing it, their crew seeing it. It's not intimidating at this point. Surprise is the best attack. But if you're online showing them the guns you got, where you stay, where you live at, where you go to store at every day, at this point you're not being surprising. You're not being evasive anymore. You're basically giving up all of your leverage. So it's like, at some point, if you're going to do art of war type of things, then be smart about the art of war. And the very last thing you want to do in the art of war is tell somebody everything that you got, right? It doesn't make any sense what these guys are doing with these posts, and they're telling on themselves, and they catching bids for the dumbest stuff. The police don't even got to do much. I guarantee you, they got a squad right now of just people that just watching Instagram feeds. They come to work, put their coffee down, sit in front of their computers all day and just watch these feeds. I guarantee you, they got a team that don't leave the office. They just sit there and write down everything you're doing on your Instagram. I promise you, they haven't said it yet, but I guarantee you they have a division that just watches social media, because they don't even got to go out and try to figure out what you're doing no more. You used to have to figure out what you're doing. They don't got to figure it out. They could just log on, add you as a friend. You're not private, and even if you is private, you're still gonna add people. They can make a fake program, a fake profile, some random chick, take her picture, name it Mimi or something, and you're gonna add her, right? You're gonna add her because you want the clout of followers. So that Mimi is actually the feds watching you every day. But the simple fact that you don't understand that, you maybe deserve prison. And I don't want prison for nobody. I don't want prison for nobody. But if you don't understand that prison is where you could end up when you do stupid stuff like showing your guns online, guns that have bodies on them, no less, and in 2 days you lost your freedom, we got to do better as a people. So nothing against homie. I don't know homie. I don't know none of these guys that be on these social media things. I'll just go home to my family. I don't really be dealing with all that. But the simple fact of the matter is that they're watching you to the point that they got enough of a warrant in 48 hours. They got enough paperwork done to be able to come and do whatever kind of warrant they got together to come and search and seize and take you to prison means you got an issue, bro. They're watching you and your team, and I would be very, very worried if I was in that circle. So I'm gonna need y'all to smarten up, man. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. These things are getting worse and worse. They're running rampant, and we're not understanding the ramifications on our whole community, man. Do better, man. And on that note, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications. CLBMG.com. Chuck Wake. Peace.